Hello guys, I am done my job. Now I have to go home. The rest long day. I worked 10 hours. But I continue my life story. Okay. Oh my God, this snow. Last snow we had the Monday, Sunday night, and the Monday. Cold. Okay. Come and then here, my God, I was so sick. I don't know what happened, I think I had too much stress, and my husband then work, and he works second shift. I stayed at home, but I don't feel good. And one day his friend, is gonna get married, but he call us, they go to the wedding. But he asked me, you wanna go? I don't know what I just say. I don't say nothing, I told him I don't know. But he said we have to go. I told him it's okay. And the night. But I have to leave my kids, with my friend, American girl, she the kid, my kids, She said me, you can go, honey, I take care about your kids, And my God, when we go, too many people, usually the people from my country. And there was the good, but I no feel. I feel like, I don't know, I couldn't explain, how I feel. The people dancing, the people talking, the people, but I couldn't, nothing, But I love dancing, I know the dancing. But I couldn't talk, just, the looking at the people, nothing to say. Nothing they talking, nothing, Something happened inside me. I told my husband don't drink too much, but he drink, when don't go work or we have to, for weekend somewhere, or they take. He can drink, the self. But he told me, but I couldn't, they sit the more, I told him, I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. My husband, sit and then drink, sit and then drink. Finally, I think about 2 o'clock, we have to go the night. 2 o'clock the night. And when I come, I just in the move in new apartment, and then my American girl, she live in this building where I lived before, she take the kids, and when we, the back home, I told my husband, you drunk, you can be driving. I driving, He said it's okay, it's fine, you can. And when they stop front of the building, they wanna take my kids from the American girl. Oh my God, when I bring my kids, I took one, then my hand, other, they bring to take from hand and they bring to her, and then I wanna put them, in the cars, When I put my kids inside in the car, my husband, go and sit, and then he told me I wanna driving. I told him, you can't drive, you drunk. Please, I told him, please, I wanna driving, but he didn't listen to me, He told me, you the driving to me, I can't the driving, You think I am drink too much, But he, oh my God, he's about 15-20 minutes, I, that told him, move from the place, but he, no, he said me, sit please, I gonna driving. My kids, they're sleeping. And I don't wanna sit, in the car until, he get up. But he no wanna. He just, they close the door and put the leg, and the gas. Hit the gun. Oh my God. I think almost, I get, the heart attack, And the crying, and the screaming, oh my God, he gonna kill my kids, He drank too much. And I ran, across the big parking, and go to apartment, the parking, parking space. But my apartment, they lived there before, and then when they moved, they knew not too far, they close each other. And when I come the parking space, oh my God, I don't see him, but he, they come before the parking space, before than me. And when he don't see me, he back, looking for me. Oh my God, when I'm crying, it's the last night, I'm crying, And finally, he come. I think, and then I don't see him, the parking the lot, my God, I think he somewhere, the heat or somewhere, or police, they stop him or something, something happened, Right, finally, he the come parking space, I took my kids from, the cars, and then bring one, they put it in my hand, and one, they bring in the hand, and one they take from hand, and then I leave the fourth floor, I have to go the fourth floor, with the, and when they come in the house, oh my God, I'm screaming too loud, but I don't wanna say nothing that night, to him, but just the crying. And in the morning when he wake up, I told him, now do this me, you never more. If you know that do again, I'm gonna leave you. But my husband, he, you know, the nothing they say, just, you know, the quiet, you know, just thinking about. He said, you know, after maybe, you know, the couple hours, you know, he told me, you know, I swear never do again, you know, these things, you know. But please, you know, don't leave me. But I told him, you know how everything I survive, you know. You know the everything, but why do this me? That why? I'm full distress. I couldn't more. And really after, you know, that he never, you know, the drink when they go somewhere, or, you know. And one time the was summer, you know, then we go to, you know, this in the park, you know. And then when we come over there, I told him, you know, I don't like, and then here we have to go another, you know. He driving, you know. He said it's okay, we go, whatever you say, I go, you know. And I told him, you know, don't drive, you know, the speed, you know, over the speed. Don't drive over the speed, you know. When I say, you know, the put the leg on the gas, he driving, you know, the fast. But he know I'm scared from fast driving, you know. And after, you know, the couple, maybe, you know, the minute, the police stop us, you know. He have to I told him, you know, I don't wanna, but he doesn't talk in the English, you know. I told him, you know, I don't wanna save you now, you know, you're gonna get the ticket, you know. And then the police, they stop, you know. He asked, you know, hey guys, you go over the speed, you know. I told him, you know, the police, you know, please, you know, we go to the park, but I don't feel good, you know. He bring to me the emergency room. I'm sick. The police said, you know, it's okay, it's fine, you know, we don't do nothing now, you know, but please, you know, take, you know, the care about, you know, the speed. And when after, you know, when he continue driving, I told him, you know, I told you, you know, I don't wanna save you, but why you do this, you know? But before, you know, he had 2 tickets, you know. He got 2 tickets, you know, for speed. One, I don't know, whatever, you know. I told him, you know, never save you second time, you know, if you do something like that, you know. My husband, you know, he never listen to me, you know. Whatever I say, you know, he do opposite. Oh my God, I can't believe, you know. But I know, you know, they can't live without me, but I don't know why I do this. And too many things, you know, I survive, but oh my God, and when my mom, you know, they come and then here visit me, he pushed me, you know, he told me, you have, you know, take test, you know, for become citizen, American citizen, you know. But he didn't speak English, either now. And yeah, I told him, I'm gonna, the do after, the 5 years, and then have the right to apply, for that. And I fill application, myself, and I did, the I had the test, the for reading, speaking, and writing, and I did the first time, the people, the pass, the first time, have to take again, You have 2 time, don't pay, If you pass the second time, after, I have apply again, and then the paid application, And then after I bought, my kids, certificate, and then my kids don't apply, again, for passport, but they got passport, when I get. And my husband never do, the test for citizenship. It's has problem, with English, he don't know the English. But he understand, but he can the talking, he can the write or speaking, and the reading either. But after, when then he was the sick, he but never, that he don't listen me to about, when I say, have to go the doctor, the check, your high blood pressure, he has, the blood pressure, his family, this family has, But he never, he told me, I don't wanna go to, the doctor, I told him, please do this, and we have insurance, don't scared, we have insurance, always, the health insurance. But he don't wanna. And then one day when he was the sick, the emergency, bring to him the hospital, and then he just stay 10 days over there, almost, they died, And then after I told him, I don't know why, listen to me, when whatever I say, you did opposite to me, But oh my God, almost the hit on the guy. And I don't know what, but I never, they think, they left the him, even if do something, I don't like, but I never, they think left the him. Life is, the not easy, but sometimes have to, they do everything for family, for it doesn't matter, do you like or no, or something, But you have the kids, the everything do for kids. But when I lost my princess, I never to be okay. Always I have pain in my heart. Always. But it's life. Never know what they bring surprise, you know. I have to accept. But I couldn't. A long time, but after I accept everything. Now I decam my parking in front of my building. Bye guys. Have a good night.